Velkommen til programpræsentationen af Aarhus 2017. And a special and warm welcome to all our international guests. Vi livestreamer i dag til hele verden, så uanset om du er i Horsens eller Havana, så kan man få det hele med. Og velkommen til jer alle sammen. Og tak til Aarhus Symfoniorkester og til vores unge lydfolk. Og tak til jer her i salen, fordi I har jo altså været med til at skabe en del af den schweiziske lydkunstner Andreas Boschards værk til Aarhus 2017, Sonic Arc. Det kommer I til, hvis I begiver jer rundt i gader og stræder rundt om i Aarhus og andre steder, og kunne høre afspillet i løbet af 2017. Kulturhovedstaden er et af de absolut mest ambitiøse kulturprojekter, der nogensinde har været gennemført i Danmark. Og den 21. januar, der går det løs, så træder Aarhus og hele den midtjyske region op på den helt store scene. Og i dag, der offentliggør vi hele programmet et enestående udbud af kultur, aktiviteter og oplevelser på tværs af alle kommuner i regionen, på tværs af Jylland og ind i hjerterne på os alle. Der venter borgere, gæster en enestående mulighed for at tage del i begivenheder og øjeblikke, og vores gæster fra hele verden har virkelig noget at se frem til. Og faktisk er mange af dem allerede tyvstartet lidt og kommet her i forvejen. Turisterne strømmer til regionen som aldrig før, og rejseskribenter fra hele verden taler og skriver begejstret om kultur, om gastronomi, om arkitektur, natur og hygge. Vi har fantastisk meget at byde på. Med andre ord, vi har et godt udgangspunkt for at skabe en kulturhovedstad, der får et markant udtryk og sætter et stærkt og varigt aftryk. Kultur er en drivkraft og en nøgle til løsningen på mange af de udfordringer, vi står overfor, både nu og i fremtiden. Og samtidig så udgør kultur og kreativitet et brand med stor betydning og gennemslagskraft, ikke bare for vores egen stolthed over at bo og arbejde her, men også er det med til at gøre vores område mere attraktivt for nye borgere, nye virksomheder, nye idéer. Kulturhovedstaden giver identitet og synlighed, stolthed. Det betyder vækst, udvikling og muligheder. Kulturhovedstadsprojektet er en enestående satsning, og vi har en klar forventning om, at 2017 vil komme til at sætte spor langt ud i fremtiden. Og netop derfor har
Jakob,
ja?
det går ikke.
Hvorfor ikke?
Det går bare ikke.
Hvad så?
Please let me have your speech. Thank you. This is the European Capital of Culture. You need to speak English so the children in Europe will get the message.
Okay.
In 2017, The European Capital of Culture will have a special focus on children. Children own the future. We need a new generation. Generation C. Generation Culture. We want a new generation to be shaped by culture in all its glory. With many cultural offers for children, Aarhus 2017 will be a starting point for Generation Culture. For the first time ever at the European Capital of Culture, we will have a children's opening. In 2017, we children will have our own first ever international literature festival. But children's future depends very much on present actions. So it's a great pleasure for me to invite our Minister for Culture, Bertel Haarder, to say a few words of welcome.
Today we present the program for Aarhus 2017, which will be one of the most exciting cultural years for this country, I hope also for Europe. It puts spotlight on the richness of Danish and European culture. It's very important in Europe that we are distinct and clear and aware of our own cultures, including what we have in common. Globalization is a fact, and it's not a problem if we are culturally conscious, if we are clear concerning our values and our heritage, and which values we want to hold on to in the future. A cultural year is about something new, something inspiring, but it's also about what we will hold on to in the future. It's about values. I hope that very many people will make a pilgrimage to the European City of Culture. I remember 96, Copenhagen, the cultural year of Europe, the amazing events that took place, and I'm sure that Aarhus will make it even better. And I would like to thank all those who have spent thousands of days, of working days, making this possible, preparing this remarkable event. I wish you all a good, enlightening, amusing, and wonderful cultural year 2017.
Kære venner, først og fremmest vil jeg gerne sige tak til vores protektor, Hans Majestæt Dronning Margrethe. Også et stort tak til ministeren og borgmesteren for jeres venlige ord. Og velkommen til alle. Artists are the gatekeepers of truth. We are civilization's anchor. We are the compass for humanity's conscience. These words were spoken in 1946 by the great African-American actor and social activist Paul Robeson. He was encouraging people from all backgrounds and artists in the broadest sense of the word to play their part in changing the world. And this call to action, this manifesto, has always been at the heart of arts and culture, to seek the truth and to change the world. No artist tolerates reality. claimed the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. No artist can ignore reality, countered French writer Albert Camus. But every artist must rethink reality, said the people of Aarhus and the central Denmark region. And now Aarhus and the region have the chance to devote an entire year to this rethinking, a year to shine the light of art and culture on the opportunities that we can create and on the challenges we must face. But honestly, who amongst us, hand on heart, has ever wondered if this day would ever really happen? Or if this whole thing was not just some crazy idea dreamed up by high-flying politicians and ambitious cultural folk like us. Well, remember back in January when we unveiled the program highlights, I asked you to imagine a year of 1,000 stories, a celebration of all the good things that we are as people, as Europeans, as Jutlanders. A year where dreams are dearer than promises. And I said it was real, and I asked you to believe in it. Well, we're about to show you how real it is. That is what today is all about. Today, when we launch the Aarhus 2017 program to the world, and we invite the world to join us. Today, when we show and share the very best of who we are, and the incredible promise of what we can become. Today, when we hand over to you a program of no less than 8 years in the making, that's quite a while, 19 municipalities, hundreds of cultural institutions and other organizations, and thousands of participants, partners, and volunteers. And from today, it's in your hands. It's a world of culture for a year of change. And in a moment, we're going to reveal a taste of things to come. But first, travel back in time 8 years ago to a visionary region with bold leaders. From the mighty tome of ideas that was our bid book, I'm sure some of you remember that, I do, to the moment of celebration at our designation in August 2012 when our name was called, to today. Our program launched 100 days from opening, almost 101. We've traveled quite some way together, my friends. From the dreams, ideas, and promises of 2008 to the facts, figures, and reality of today. And now it's up to all of us to live up to that. Because in this year of change, your wish that we rethink everything will be everywhere. It will be in the paving stones beneath your feet, the stamps on your letters, for those of us who still write them, your Aarhus 2017 regional travel ticket, road signs at the region's entry points, zebra crossings, and your morning story on your breakfast milk cartons. It will be all around you. And in return, we ask you to throw your whole heart into this year of culture. I know our 2017 heart beats on an epic and intimate scale. And we want you to experience major epic works together as large audiences. Feel the collective holding of breath. Hear the explosion of laughter and join in the rapturous applause. But we also want you to find your moments of intimacy alone, where just 1 or 2 performers and a small audience will share surprising connections. And these moments of connection will, we hope, weave their way around you, dancing between you and your friends or strangers, threading together your talks and your tears, your shouts and your songs, stretching discussions through foyers and hallways and festival bars and on into your homes. I've come to believe that cities are like people. Tend to them, focus on them, look at their talents, give them space to play, and they will grow stronger and richer. Being European capital of culture will let Aarhus become the city and central Denmark, the region they were always meant to be culturally, so that every one of us can, in the words of your Søren Kierkegaard, be that self which one truly is. So come with us now. Welcome our program director, Juliana Engberg. Sit back or lean forward and enjoy as we peel back the first layer of the program.
Okay, let's lift the curtain. Aarhus 2017 brings the best of theatre to our national stages, inside and out. Some of the leading practitioners of our time craft new and classic works for our year.
We're delighted to welcome the pioneering American theatre director Robert Wilson. His productions have given new shape to theatre and opera. For 2017, Aarhus Theatre brings Wilson's stunning production of Edda to our stage in this groundbreaking Nordic epic, a not-to-be-missed experience. Our partnership with Aarhus Theatre presents a dazzling year with major highlights, from the evocative premiere through the seminal movement theatre of Morph to Erasmus Montanus, a revisit full circle to the first production ever to grace this stage. Remember to book your tickets for all of it.
The ILT Festival of Contemporary Theatre brings some of the best new and iconic works to our stages. Fabulous UK ensemble Forced Entertainment presents its dark wartime drama, The Notebook. And German troupe Family Floss present their macabre comedy, Hotel Paradiso. Just two of the many festival highlights. Performers go it alone, without a net, in a series of one-person presentations as part of the Solo Performance Festival. And young creators at the Aarhus Production School work with the fabulous, the sensational Spanish troupe, Fura dels Baus, producers of the Barcelona Olympics, and we simply can't wait for that one.
Theatre blends with the drama of religion and intermixes the genres in one of our major full moon events, Set Worship Free, a bacchanalia of rituals and reformations. Theatre Spelagangen and an ensemble of performers bring this updated ecclesiastical spectacle to the pews of our cathedral in February next year. And the terrific Gruppe Odertalva joins forces with Terrapin Puppet Theatre from Australia and Switzerland's Trickster P to create a beautiful new work at Aarhus Ö that tells the story of departures, arrivals, and journeys, a treat for families and especially for our young audiences.
World-renowned theatre Erden in Holstebro, under the masterful hand of Eugenio Barber, presents a wild, wild extravaganza of theatre when it invites all its citizens on the West Coast to come and co-create its Wild West, Roots and Shoots, Caravan Next. Yes, it's an intriguing title, but it sounds fabulous. And in Horsens, you can feel free and break down the barriers when performing troupes from all over Europe join together in an exceptional theatre of ensemble performance in Freedom Prison, staged over several days in the iconic Fengslet. Another full moon moment in our calendar.
German playwright Volk Richter and the Dutch choreographer Anouk van Dijk, as you have just seen, stage a new kind of theatre, bringing choreography together with stunning visuals, electronic communications, and a script for our disconnected times in their innovative and fast-paced tour de force Complexity of Belonging, one of our major collaborations with Aarhus Festuur. And the iconic Danish theatre company Hotel Pro Forma create a new eco-drama when they perform the song cycle, 12 songs, 12 soundscapes, 12 landscapes for one planet.
And as the sun sets on our dramatic year, we look to the future with two new Aarhus commissions, setting the next agenda. Dr. Strangelove's War Room has been taken over by women in Yale Batana's future fiction, What If Women Ruled the World?
If only, right?
Yeah. Leading actors and experts are brought together to solve the imminent emergencies facing mankind. This revolutionary rethink of the Stanley Kubrick's classic satire on power and politics and power. Directed by the hugely talented Vicky Featherston, Artistic Director of London's Royal Court Theatre, we are in the best directorial hands for this bold new work. Aarhus 2017 has commissioned this groundbreaking work with the brilliantly innovative Manchester International Festival.
And Aarhus might never feel the same again once you have experienced the radically experimental 2097 We Made Ourselves Over by the leading-edge UK ensemble Blast Theory. Imagine a mobile phone ringing. You answer the call, an anonymous vehicle pulls up alongside you, a voice asks you to get in. The rest is a secret. On digital platforms as live theatre, intimate and strange, Blast Theory brings us a newly crafted place that merges Aarhus and the UK city of Hull. And we're delighted that CEO of Hull, UK City of Culture 2017, Martin Green, is here with us out there somewhere today. And let's not forget the epic outdoor summer spectacle Ouvre les Ormes, performed by the renowned Royal Danish Theatre at Moesgaard Museum, a mega event for all the family. This extraordinary Viking saga, transporting us in Viking ships to England, across Europe and ancient Byzantium, a story of love, loss, and betrayal, will play out on the roof and in the beautiful surrounds of Moesgaard for 29 performances, to over 100,000 people from late May through June. Book early to avoid missing this once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yes, you're going to be busy in the theatres around the region, and there's so much more. But for now, will we amp it up a bit? Change the pace?
Let's do that. Okay, we don't want you to sit there all year. We want you up and at it. And we have sport and play events to make you move and feel the mood all year round. From the very beginning of our year, we invite everyone to show the world what the Danes do best. And we ask you to join together to create a mass bike event to link the region. Dawn Ride lights up our bikes, warms our hearts, and gets our blood pumping from the early morning on 21st of January, as we cycle from west to east coast to welcome in our cultural year.
You don't have to be an Olympian, the fittest or the fastest. 2017 is all about taking part and having physical fun. The amazing gathering of the School Olympics assembles thousands of kids to live the dream of speed and skill. They're going to fly like the wind in 3 days of fun and sport, and for the first time here in Aarhus. We have marathons galore for every age and ability, for everybody, big and small, fast, slow, and even the medium-paced. And we have street sports and cool skater antics are on offer for sport innovative types in Sidures and Nordures, in Street Attack. The fabulous Cyclo get you on your bikes and partying into the night in a family-fueled fiesta of food, fun, and wheelie frolics. And Culture by Bike invites everyone to stretch their legs across 450 kilometres of our region. Go and see the beautiful Jutland landscape. Heritage picnics, ruins, some deer, other creatures, as you glide through the countryside on this wonderful new bike route. And don't worry, I mean, you don't have to do the whole thing at one time.
If robots are your thing, come cheer along more than 1,000 first LEGO League kids as they show the world an animated future made from ingenuity, a world first here in Aarhus.
And spend time at Sport Tailgate, where there's family fun with handball and football and basketball and balls in clowns' heads. Yes, we've got balls.
I knew she was going to say that. On a quieter note, sit, reflect, recover, refuel your body in a different way with the 101 Friendship Park at Skyview Hospital. In celebration of 150 years of friendship between Denmark and Japan, this quiet and contemplative park of Japanese trees marks a place to recharge physically and mentally, and is Aarhus 2017's gift in perpetuity to the people of the city and region.
There's something to play and do for everyone. We want you to move for life and keep that body active as DGI bring us our full moon event for November, when the region powers up and transfers its energy from spinning and cycling, running and jumping, into displays of colour and movement. You will be amazed what the body energy can actually produce. And we focus on play in a major way with our movable sensory environment, My Playground, here in Aarhus and in Holstebro, Randers and Farsko. We invite the world to get to grips with the way Danes play, with freedom, feeling and fun. My Playground is a major Aarhus 2017 commission developed through research and designed to maximise the fun while we activate the minds. Mist, colour, light, sounds. We've got the moves, we've got the moods, and we've got the music.
There is no doubt that we are a region and a city of music, of all kinds. Rock, to classical, to rap, to pop. It's in our blood, in our roots, in our soul. In April this year, with DRP4, we kicked off with Rethink the Hit, where 15 of our most loved artists from the region, including Peter Ege, Mess Langer, TV2, gave us their greatest hits to rethink. And now, we're going to make new music. We've got that Nordic vibe happening across the region, in Struer, the city of sound, and out at the west coast, where we sing in the summer house and relax in the sand dunes.
And all the places in between. Our major series of works, The Overheard, takes sounds across the region in a remarkable series of commissions exploring the interaction with architecture, elements and instruments. Installations become acoustic castles in Gosbane under the direction of Swiss artist Simon.
And in Minneparken, monuments become whispering walls of sound as the reciting of 4,140 names of fallen Danish soldiers resonates in our ears and hearts. A really beautiful work.
Beautiful.
And what European year would be complete without a rousing rendition of Beethoven's Ninth? Under the baton of Maestro Mark Sostru, the Aarhus Symphony Orchestra and choirs welcome our year in January with Beethoven's Ode to Joy, a celebration of the brotherhood of all mankind. And new masterpieces are made in the epic series of commissions Origins, a sequence of works exploring the mysteries of the universe from evolution to outer space.
Staying with the masters, the utterly brilliant Daniel Baumboim and the West Eastern Divan Orchestra is presented by Musikhuset, playing music to unite the world. Palestinian, Jewish, and other world musicians playing side by side to show that through music, an amazing unity can be formed. More important than ever.
And actually, a real coup for music.
So great. Totally. Our contemporary commissions for the year include the mysterious, murmuring, mesmerizing sounds of the city created by Swiss sound composer Andreas Bossart. And yes, you have just been a part of it. And Faroese composer Sunlife Rasmussen has created a special work for our year, celebrating Norse myths and the element of wind, that most Danish of natural phenomena. Sunlife's score will rise up at our opening and be heard throughout the year in a number of regional and radio reprises.
Experimental music is launched in the Spore Festival, and Spot Festival brings us up to date with what's happening in new music. And the unfathomably brilliant experimental musicians Aquasonic plunge in with their unique underwater aquatic performances, playing in Struer and Grenaa.
And in Herning and Aarhus, the beloved Tina Dickau is joined by Jens Johansen, her band, and mass choirs in a major performance for all the family when big is beautiful. What more could you want? Well, festivals, of course. And we've got the best with Northside, Smuckfest, Grand and Grimfest. We rock the region all year long. We tap our toes with jazz festivals and the Riverboat Festival in Silkeborg.
As well as the Jazz Festival jiving us through summer with over 200 snappy events. In a special moment of friendship, the Aarhus Jazz Orchestra will be representing us at our sister European Capital of Culture opening in Paphos on the 28th of January, together with the Aarhus Cantori Choir led by Maestro Carsten Seyer Hensen. To announce a very special guest in our year. Today we reveal that award-winning and celebrated interdisciplinary artist and musician Anoni will be our artist in residence for Aarhus 2017.
She has the voice. Thank you. Yes. She has the voice of an angel, said Lou Reed, and she is an artist of and for our times. Anoni's passionate environmental advocacy, her courage to envision a future protected, her courage and her unique quest for a gender-equal world, and her artistic and musical talents make Anoni our creative force in a year in which we wish to appeal to people to use creativity and seek democracy, sustainability, and diversity in their lives. We are thrilled to welcome Anoni into our city, our region, and into our hearts.
During her year-long residency, Anoni will record a new album with the Aarhus Symphony Orchestra, develop new work in mixed media, present exhibitions as a visual artist, and collaborate across the city.
And now, helping us raise the curtain in our year, here today, and in our opening in January.
Don't say anything.
No, more about that later. It gives us the utmost pleasure to welcome, seriously, the hugely acclaimed and very talented artist, Ivor.
Am I smiling enough?
I'm very happy to be here tonight, to be part of the program. I would like to play a song from my recent album. And this song is about building bridges and finding the way into each other's heart. The song is called Bridges.
Some bridges are made of marble. You fall
Tusind tak.
Just sensational.
That's what it's all
Fantastic.
about, right?
Oh,
Absolutely.
wow, what a voice. No, seriously. I can't get up that high. I can go down that low. Okay, you want art? We've got it, literally, from coast to coast. We're putting it in galleries and museums, on streets, and in the landscapes for all to encounter and enjoy. In a juggernaut year of visual arts, 2017 will draw attention to our region, where we create and exhibit the very best.
Acclaimed Scottish artist Nathan Coley creates a new commission of his wonderful illuminated signs to light the way from west to east and north to south in our region. In 10 municipalities, Coley will challenge, question, and entice us through his provoking statement. What is it? Wait until 1st of January for it to light up.
Here in Aarhus, at the Ringgau Bridge, will be radiant with light in a beautiful mood-setting project of epic colour poetry. Hesitation of Light will start on the 12th of January and runs for another 6 years, marking our legacy into 2023. And from one luminosity to another, Academy Award-winning actor Kate Blanchett stars in Julian Rosenfeld's tour de force, Manifesto, a babel of proclamations and provocations to set our cultural pulses racing. This extraordinary set of solo performances by one of the world's most celebrated actors will leave you literally spellbound.
Manifesto will be on view in our exciting new O-Space, a brand new 2017 venue at the Harbour. O-Space will be home for many of our visual arts, design and film projects throughout the year, including
Jasmina Cebic, Mikhail Karikias, our fabulous film programs, Angelica Massetti, and more.
in Kunsthal, Aarhus, and many other venues. We're proud to present new works by renowned artists Belinda de Broekia, Ulla von Brandenburg, Roman Singer, Thomas Hirschhorn, and Song Dong. Acclaimed conceptualist Jenny Holzer will present a major projection piece at Bispetår. This moving poetry mines the Danish past and looks to its future in a beautiful new work entitled For Aarhus. Lovely.
Seven Deadly Sins is a major series of exhibitions organised by Ranner's Art Museum. Seven Deadly Sins marks a major collaborative effort between museums and galleries in Ranner's, Lemvig, Viborg, Ebeltoft, Skive, Horsens, Holstebro.
Good.
Thank you. Famous American artist Barbara Kruger creates a new installation as part of the Seven Deadly Sins, which also features works by Rebecca Louise Lohr, Christian Lemairs, Katia Born, and the Mexican brothers De La Torre, as well as many more. Well, not many, of course, you know, that's seven. Yeah.
Yes. Seven sins, seven, yeah. We've got that. It's all the fun of the fair when artist Callum Morton takes over Arts Centre Silkeborg Bell and turns it into an amusement park filled with hauntings, hilarity, and history in his living sculpture environment, Sisyphus.
And it all gets a bit porky in Herning when Hart launches its major biennial, Socle du Monde, with a roll call of fabulous artists, including Manzoni, Klein, Fontana, Kabakov, Saraceno, to mention just a few. I mean, really, wow, what a fantastic lineup.
It's a good lineup.
Really good.
Back in Silkeborg, we see the coupling of Asger Jorn and Edvard Munch in a brilliant collaboration between the Munch Museum in Oslo and the Jorn Museum. More than 60 works from two remarkable visionaries of visual art will be on view. The museums and galleries of our region have done us proud, don't you think?
Yeah. And no less here in Aarhus, when legendary space inhabitants, hidden places take us into the nooks and crannies of the city, and in 2017, up on the roofs and tops and balconies to experience a whole new Aarhus of Zen gardens, tea ceremonies, and yes, pigs in space. Is there kind of a pig theme going on here?
I also knew you'd do that one.
Seems to be.
Our one and only Aarhus Art Museum entices us to spend time in the garden, the inaugural Aarhus Triennial and one of our 4 mega events in 2017. The largest exhibition ever staged by the museum, the garden investigates the past, present and future of our ecological attachments to natural and cultivated places in its galleries, on the streets and along 4 kilometers of coastline surrounding the city. Featuring works by famed Danish architect Bjarke Ingels, French artist Nicolas Poussin, Rune Bosser, and Meg Webster, and many, many more. This is an arts extravaganza not to be missed, and we are delighted to present this with Aarhus as part of our year.
Holder mine øjne åbne. Jeg kan stadig rystes. Slippes løs, undersøges, ruskes op, huskes på. Det, som forandrer mig hver eneste dag, stikker en billet i hånden på et barnebarn, før vi stikker af i et sanseinferno.
Det er, når du åbner øjnene, fordi et andet menneske ser dig. Fugle, der flyver i et 8-tal mod syd. Et øjenvippehår, der letter fra din blege efterårskind. En lyd, et lys, et ord, et åbent sind. Det når rummet står stille, mens tiden skynder sig forbi. Kultur er det evige og det daglige poesi.
Der er caféer med laptop, stands i en blackbox, dukker de Jomsborg, tankerne opstår, havet, havnen, hipster, højen, håbet om hun smider trøjen, græs på tage, ord på scener, når vi deler små problemer, Aarhus City sindelag, jeg tørrer aldrig smilet af.
It's not all about what's to come. Alongside our Viking past in Rorm, we look to understand our future to better shape. We look at our history, actually. I mean, we go.
Yes, you need to understand history.
Where's the kid when you need him? Seriously. We look to our history to better shape our future. Our museums have been busy digging up a past of wonderful roll call of storytellings that enlarge the picture of Danish history for locals and visitors. Please spend time at the gorgeous Gammel Estrup and other manor houses across the region and learn about the early European community and the exchanges that made 18th century Denmark a place of sophisticated hospitality, knowledge and culture.
Experience the story of 15 stranded Chinamen who washed up on the west coast of Jutland after their ship, the SS Wonder, came to grief in 1902. Discover a Denmark less democratic in the exhibition The Dishonourable Nightmen of Denmark, and follow the great escape and passage to freedom in 1949 of infamous prisoner Carl August Lorentzen when Horsens launches Lorentzens tunnel at the wonderful Fængslet.
He came up in the kartoffler bin, actually.
Did he?
Yeah, didn't escape. There you go. Where there's a will. Learn about the relics of the past in exhibitions that look at artifacts from the East Coast to the far-flung shores of Constantinople. And contribute to your own history with Aarhus Stadsarkiv, as we build an archive of 2017 stories of current Aarhus inhabitants so that future generations can know what it was like to live in the year as European Capital of Culture. And now, sharpen your swords, put on your armour. We've got medieval festivals, feasts, championships, festivals of the past, all manner of events to stir your inner Viking. Yo, yo, yo. Who needs Game of Thrones?
Bringing it all together, the wonderful Den Gamle By launches its brand new exhibition space with Aarhus Story in April, telling the history of this remarkable city. And Den Gamle By also joins forces with M2 Film, Filmbyen, and Aarhus 2017 to create a historical spectacle when we light up the dark nights of March with an animation storytelling on Bispetor and Aarhus Cathedral. This major event, free for everyone, with live music by DJ Static and an ensemble of musicians and actors, delivers history in the most contemporary of ways. Come and live your past.
And what makes history... Oh, yeah, good. They like that one.
It's a good project.
And what makes history if not debate, discussion, and sometimes dissent? We've enlisted that most probing of political and cultural interrogators to help us think through some of the major hypothetical arguments of our time.
Award-winning broadcaster Clement Kjærsgaard is joined by Professor of Psychology Svend Brinkmann, Professor and Danish DNA researcher Eske Willesløv, Margrethe Vestager, and many, many more invited guests to debate and set the agenda for a duel on democracy, diversity, sustainability, and revolution in 4 major hypotheticals on this very stage at Aarhus Theatre. Later in the year, we have time to reflect on philosophy, theology, and theory when we launch Pageants of Thoughts and rethink the Reformation with great minds reassessing the impact of the Lutheran Revolution.
Let's turn the page once again. If you are a reader, we have literature for every age, taste, and creed. Words rule our year, and language expresses our thoughts, feelings, and fears. And if you're feeling just a little murderous after all that debating, you can vent your spleen at the Crime Book Festival in Horsens. A stunning lineup of some of the world's best crime and thriller storytellers are here to share their dark tales of dirty deeds with audiences, including Jussi Adler-Olsen, Stuart McBride, and Leif Davidson, as well as many, many more. Words, words, words. We have millions of them when the Aarhus Literature Festival takes you to the edge with Mad About Words, and the Atlas of Aarhus deposits 365 texts around the city for you to encounter unexpectedly, on benches, walls, and in secret haunts. You'll even be part of the story when you discover the newest plot from acclaimed writer Sissel Jo Gazan, who sets her young protagonist loose on the streets of the city.
There is no more important gift that we can give to our children than the ability to activate their imaginations through the vivid inner world created in the written and spoken word. And Denmark is a leader in innovative ways to engage children of all ages with literature. Aarhus 2017 has joined forces with the remarkable Hay Festival in the UK, that Woodstock of the mind, as Bill Clinton called it, to host Aarhus 39, a celebration of the best of new international children's literature, bringing to Aarhus and the region a host of wonderful authors. They will be right here in person. Come and meet them. Who are they, Joe?
Danish writer Jane Teller, winner of the prestigious Children's Book Award here in Denmark and the Prince Honour Award in the United States. UK Children's Laureate, award-winning illustrator and author Chris Riddell, winner of 2 Kate Greenaway medals and the British Librarian's Annual Award for the Best Illustrated Children's Book. Cressida Cowell, known for the fantastic series How to Train Your Dragon, which has become an award-winning film adapted by DreamWorks Animation. The acclaimed Michael Morpurgo, writer of Warhorse and numerous award-winning stories. And of course, beloved Danish writer Kim Fupz Aakeson, best known for his quirky, honest, and glorious picture books for children. Just a few, so many more.
And today we're also very excited to join with DR to launch our writing competition for young people. We ask children nationally to imagine their journey, to write their own stories, and the best of them will be read aloud at the festival. We are really thrilled to be working with DR, which plays such a central role in engaging children from all over Denmark in the wonders of storytelling. Everything, all that you've heard, will be brought together in our inaugural International Festival for Children's Literature at Dock 1, an event we hope will be another legacy of our year in this city, region, and nation so devoted to the written word.
Like many of our events at Aarhus 39 is just one of many. Children are at the very heart of what we do during 2017. And the year is full of youthful energy. So let's celebrate that now with the one and the truly fabulous, unlike any other, DJ Static.
With DJ Static. I know you gonna dig and some rapping, and some scratching, and then you're gonna see some more breaking, more breaking, more breaking.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing out there? Make some noise for Black L. Let's go!
Go, go, ho, go! Oh yeah, how y'all doing? Yeah, 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 yeah. About to kick it something like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey y'all, what you gonna do? We gon' rock that beat. Yeah, yeah. Hey y'all, what you gonna do? Check it out, y'all. Listen, it goes 1 for the trouble, 2 to bust rhymes, 3 to get down. Rip James Brown, this is 99 on some time for some action. Feeling satisfaction from the street crowd reaction. Check it, B-boy with that C4, be blowing. MC with that sick freeze, keep flowing. Hip hop, mirror match with action. shit. Breaking down similarities like the fact is it took much practice to get where we at, kid. Battling overseas, crafting that poetry, smashing opponents, please. Stamina OTO, originality like back in the oldies. Yo, serve a verse, better Grand Slam samples. Nice with the backhand, black advantage. Ben Edis, his Mr. Fantastic. Drop scratch like a bad habit. They can't stop Black Air. I speak that real shit. DJ Static in the building. One of the illest. Y'all, who wanna mess with this?
This is Familia Loca.
Hey yo, people steez, check the style. Boom bap shit is still kept alive. Total reppin', vocab, the vocal weapon. Lesson, no half steppin'. Local legend in the making, get down. Bases, put with some fat laces. Bass kicks, air chairs, phrases. Metaphors and tenor rub, blended all. Tell them that it's the foundation. Another cipher popping off in the lot. Whether we top rocking or rocking off of the top. Folks, so clapping for show, tapping their feet. My local family known for toe, tagging the beat. And I write lines that excite peers. Opponents trying to bite, but it might take light years. Elevate, levitate, 3 elements to treat. Don't sweat the technique. I speak that real shit. DJ Static in the building. One of the illest. Y'all, who wanna act with this? Come on. Rock that beat. What you got, Santana? What you got? Babies. What you gonna do? We gon' do it. Hey yo, what you gonna do? Yo, hey yo, what you gonna do? Yeah. Oh, he gon' keep going. Can't stop. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, who killed baby? Hey, 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 hey!
Come on, yeah, check it, yo, let's go back to the days. I said back to the days when the word practice was a fact, not a phrase, and the word backflip had me concerned, trying to find ways to churn this butter, but I was a bigger brother nicknamed me La Pumpa. Yes, wait, was an issue, F a boo-hoo and a tissue, off on a mission, I set off like a missile, thus, an invention of an art, not artificial, break beats that bump all day, that's standard, the anthem we battle, the Mr. Fantastic, all who's battle beast, DJ Static, thanks to the kid, we've been on the map ever since, Booty 97 be the key evidence and more, rejoicing B-boys galore, cypher styles and riper styles, happy, reminiscing on B-boy times and all who's.
Make some noise! Idiot! This is Familia Loca, Black L, Black Flag Drum and Bass. Who killed baby? My name is DJ Static. Peace.
hard to follow that.
Okay, now we're pumped. I can do that. I can't do that. We've got festivals, and we've got full moons galore in 2017. In all shapes and sizes, all genres, there's something for everyone to have group fun and experience mass entertainments and to feel the festive vibe. Our festivals link across the region. Let's have a look at some of them now. Listen up. It's all free. No RSVP required. Venture forth, go on, see how your neighbours have fun and be part of something big.
With all that festivity, we know you'll have worked up an appetite. Worry not. We are European Region of Gastronomy in 2017, and all manner of gourmet delights await you, from the rethought classic hot dog to avant-garde eating. Street food, mass feasts, lobster festivals, oyster harvests, fisher deli circuses, gourmet rallies, historical foods, and more produce than you can put in a bottle are yours for the tasting.
And if you want your food with a little flavour of the future, join the catastrophic meal when we put, yes, utopia and dystopia on a plate with Master Chef Justine Delacour and a kitchen full of international celebrated chefs from the West Jutland Folk High School. And if you want to know how we're going to feed the world of the future, join the panels of experts at the Hearts and Minds Festival, including international star anthropologist Richard Jenkins, as they discuss and debate the larder of the next brave new world.
Led by restaurateur and entrepreneur Jacob Winkler, the Boundless Kitchen is structured as a social business responding to the Danish immigration law which came into force on 1st of July 2016. It will focus on creating meaningful internships for refugees, where the food and the shared meal are the focal points.
Yeah, let's just pause for a moment to think here. With predictions that the world population will reach 40 billion in the year 2050, we really have to find ways to make the world more sustainable and equal for all.
Rethinking and ingenuity will be part of our solution toolkit and needs to be part of our attitudinal mindset. Some of the best ingenuity and creativity comes from the creative industries in small nations, from right here in central Denmark region. And we're going to showcase all of that in 2017. Our creative industries, led by More Creative and Aarhus 2017, are looking at livability, at urban viability, and at eco-sustainability.
Architects are no longer about making hero buildings, but are about joining with other disciplines to shape a better future. The International Rising Architecture Conference and Challenge looks to society, the city, and materials and tries to work on some of the major issues facing us today and tomorrow. And we invite the world of leading designers, innovators to come and play with us and to help problem solve with us. We explore bodies of the future with new fabrics, responsive fibres, therapeutic fashion and urban wear, as well as haute couture, when we launch a fashion event like no other, when Aarhus walks on water. And the Danish Fashion Institute presents Anybody in places unexpected.
2017 also celebrates all that's famous and all that will become famous when we launch New Danish Modern, an exhibition at O-Space of award-winning and iconic design from some of Denmark's most extraordinary talents, past and present, including Arne Jacobsen, Hans Wehner, Louise Campbell, and Kasper Salto. We're showcasing the future of objects and joining with the Danish Design Award to boost the Danish design brand even further.
We're also interested in the sustainability and growth of our moving image industries, from animation to film, craft, TV, and documentaries. like The Dissidents by Radiator Film. The region is full of resilience and talent, and in our year we make it and we take it out into the world in film and theatre festivals, on small screens and in biennales. The Animation Festival in Viborg lifts the lid on all the newest in animation, from fiction to fact, from entertainment to training films, gaming and playing, and brain stimulating.
We're also stimulating our national talents in a host of ways, with screenwriting workshops like New Nordic Noir, led by Nikolai Scherfi, writer of The Bridge, and celebrating the genius that already exists in the European Film College Star Alumni Film Festival, featuring classic and new films by directors Joachim Trier, Nikolai Arcel and Christine Rosendale, as well as actors Pilo Esbeck and Laura Bro, and many, many other luminaries.
Young filmmakers are searching out the source of songs in We Got Music stories, featuring those who are coming up in the industry, as well as those who've already made it big, such as Ida Nilsson, the fabulous Ida Nilsson, bass player for many years with Prince. Let's hear a little bit of the Hometown Girl.
Sure. We love Ida.
Yeah, we love Ida. She's got a new band.
Yeah, I know.
Got her own band now. Doesn't need that little guy.
Where do you go with that one? As a core value, sustainability in its purest sense also drives our year. Our Aarhus sustainability model with World Perfect is spreading to our other European capitals of culture. We're rethinking energy with SAMSO Sustainability Festival and supporting the 2017 SAMSO Award. Urban habitats and urban activists occupy our year, with the Natural History Museum daring to make a difference with their grassroots schemes to share our cities with all species. And children create the blueprint for how we will live in future green cities with index designed to improve life. When kids from Helmstel, Aarhus, Ikasbrande, and many other municipalities with slightly easier names to pronounce create workshops, challenges, and exhibitions.
We're setting the agenda for creativity joined with business and enterprise, and invite the world to come and be part of our workshops, think tanks, symposia, and gatherings such as Spire 17, and our major creativity conference and challenge, Creativity World Forum, when we seek answers to the proposition, creative resilience, how to use creativity to develop cities on the rise.
Of course, all cities on the rise are those with a rich and diverse cultural offer, and opera sits beautifully within that. In 2017, Soaring Voices Will Rise will ask meaningful questions with the world's most dramatic art form and with its leading proponents at the helm. Den Jyske Opera's Nothing has already received acclaim at its Glyndebourne Festival premiere, with the Telegraph awarding it 5 stars. And in 2017, it has its Danish premiere as part of our stunning opera season. It's dark, it's Danish, based on the novella Intet by acclaimed author Janne Teller. We're excited to bring it home to our stages here. And another world-renowned Danish icon, Susanne Bier, receives the opera treatment when director Kasper Holten, back home, fresh from Royal Opera House Covent Garden, directs the operatic adaptation of Bier's enduring film, Brothers.
Betty Nansen Theatre and Peter Langdal present After the Wedding, a musical that explores the heartbreak of Bier's cinematic original. And Bier's Open Hearts becomes a ballet of ecstatic poignancy. These major commissions have been produced by Musikhuset, and they rethink an exceptional filmmaker's cinematic classics, take them to a new genre, and to the next level of ambition.
Talking of ambition, our dance, theatre and movement programme presents grace, elegance, strength and daring, movement like you've never seen before from the choreographic masters. It doesn't get much more ambitious than the masterpiece commission Tree of Codes. combining the exceptional talents of Olafur Eliasson, Wayne McGregor, and Jamie XX. Tree of Codes continues to garner acclaim around the world. We've said it once, we'll say it again, it's not to be missed. It's selling out fast, so get your tickets now at Musikhuset.
2017 is filled with dance and movement for all and everybody, from tiny tots in Dance Baby Dance to the young at heart in Aged and your friendly neighbours in Fast. Go, yes, give yourself a clap, that's the way. Somebody has to. People will be dancing in the streets when company Wayne McGregor shines a light lens on mass movement to get everybody up and dancing. The celebrated choreographer Wayne McGregor has worked with some of the most important international companies in the world. The Paris Ballet, the Royal Ballet, Netherlands Dance Theatre, and many more. He was also the dance choreographer for the Harry Potter film, Goblets of Fire. Well, that's right, very versatile. Yeah. His lens is now firmly on us as he brings his unique talents and participatory practice, that's hard to say, here taking dance and public movement to the next level of involvement across the region and here in Aarhus.
Bora Bora hosts Spring Forward, a major festival of European contemporary dance, including Aerowaves 20, showcasing the best of new choreography. And in a major coup, Bora Bora also presents Barbarians, an extraordinary work by Hofesh Schechter Company, one of the world's leading dance companies. Very exciting and very provocative stuff, I can promise you.
Multi-award-winning Australian dance company Chunky Move combined dance, opera, music and theatre in an urban performance of brilliance and surprise, using the tools of light as it changes from brightness through dusk to strange darkness. Depth of field takes the viewer on a sensory journey activated by sight, sound and what is found. Book your seat, put on your headphones and be transported.
But it's free, right?
No, it's free. You have to book though. I mean, otherwise you won't get a seat.
Sit tight, there's more. In August and September, the region's streets, stairways, parks, basements and alleys will be brought to life with unexpected events, performances and art happenings. Be led astray, be astonished, be a little surprised, be a curious passerby as the cities come alive with artistic energy when we unleash the little rebellions. Here's just a few of them.
Try not to miss the yes, thank you. Feel free. Go wild. And try not to miss the extraordinary Red Hour in Holstebro. Really a fantastic performance. Or if you happen to be in Paphos, that's where they'll be too.
It's a huge, momentous year, and one that we want you to be part of.
And a momentous year deserves a momentous project. We are proud to co-commission and present Distant Figure, a major new work by three of the world's leading artistic visionaries, Philip Glass, Lucinda Childs, and Robert Wilson, collaborators of the world-acclaimed Einstein on the Beach, who joined together again to present this stunning new dance theatre scored by one of the most celebrated composers of our time. We are delighted to announce its world premiere in Aarhus before it heads to New York and to festivals and venues across the world.
And
yes.
And as our year draws to a close and our rethought future begins, we celebrate the unique talents of our extraordinary 2017 Artist in Residence, Anoni, joined by the fabulous Aarhus Symphony Orchestra and choirs, when for one night only, Anoni presents her new album of songs, arranged and recorded right here in Aarhus, which we now send out into the world.
Yes.
Undskyld, vi forstyrrer.
Kom ind. Hvad hedder du?
Magnus.
Goddag, Magnus.
Goddag. Jeg hedder Anna.
Goddag, Anna. Vil I sidde der? Sæt jer ned.
Ja, tak.
Hvad har I der?
Vi har en ganske særlig gave til dem, Deres Majestæt.
Det ser spændende ud. Aarhus 2017. Jeg gætter. Europæisk kulturhovedstad. Det bliver spændende. Jeg glæder mig til at se det. Og jeg tror, hele Danmark kan glæde sig til alt, hvad der skal foregå. Skal I også se noget? Og opleve noget af det? Det bliver spændende.
Ja. Det klarer vi da meget godt. Ja.
The first program book, hot off the press, delivered by Magnus and Anna in the hands of our patron, Her Majesty the Queen. As Hans Christian Andersen said, life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale. By now, you have an idea, I hope, of what a fairy tale year this is going to be, with some of the world's leading artists, choreographers, thinkers, sportsmen and women, change makers of all descriptions coming to Aarhus and the region. And we haven't even touched on the major opening events on the 20th and 21st of January that launch our year stratospherically, with our Queen and our Prime Minister taking part, the EU Commissioner, many other dignitaries, and hundreds of thousands of you. We haven't mentioned Welcome 2018 in December next year, another free mega event for everyone, in which we celebrate all that has just passed and look to a future yet to be created. Because some things need to remain a secret. And there are many, many more surprises to come. But it's no surprise to you now that 2017 is going to be a creative tour de force. New works, special commissions, premieres, festivals, with more than 400 events. You've only seen some of them here today. There will be a place in our year for everyone. Free, as well as ticketed, static and mobile, indoors and outdoors, epic and intimate. It will be folkelig and community-based, high-end and internationally acclaimed. And the whole thing has been locally born and bred, right here and only here. It's all in the program book. The book is waiting outside for you, and as you've seen, only the Queen herself received a copy before you. Maybe our mayor did too, but there you are. It will be in all libraries and in all city halls across the region from this week, and the program and calendar is now live online, so get out your mobiles, your tablets, and your laptops and start sharing the news. If you prefer your information face-to-face, you can meet all 19 municipalities just outside here, where our partners stand ready to tell you more about what is happening from east to west coast. And Aarhus 2017 will be in every municipality personally over the next 2 weeks to bring the program out to you. On behalf of the team at Aarhus 2017, I'd like to take a moment to thank those who make this year a reality. To all our project partners across the breadth and depth of the region and nation, and in more than 45 countries worldwide, thank you. Thank you to all our sponsors and donors, our public and private partners. I can't name all 130 of you now, but you know who you are and what you've made possible. Thank you to our rethinkers, the volunteers without whom we simply could not do this. Already 1,500 of you and counting. They are the everyday heroes, the ones who transform and serve and suggest and take us further and faster than we could ever have imagined. Yeah, they deserve a round of applause. Absolutely. I hope you agree, from what you've seen today, that Aarhus is going to be a really good European capital of culture. But to be a great, well, one of you does, but to be a great European capital of culture, we have to provide Aarhus with the kind of vision that endows a city and a region with greatness. And that means we have to look beyond next year and on into the future. That's what we mean when we talk about European Capital of Culture legacy, the legacy of using the power of arts and culture for growth, engagement, and joy, and to help us choose our future. We'll see you again, I hope, at our grand opening on the 21st of January. There's no need to RSVP, just turn up, get involved, get in. It's going to be one hell of a ride. And remember, it's your year, created by all of us, for every municipality, every city, every village, every community, every citizen. Værsgo.